I remember the day it happened as if it were yesterday. The sun hung high, casting warmth over my small neighborhood, but all I felt was a chill creeping in. I was in my garage, surrounded by a mess of wires and circuit boards, my sanctuary. I fixed broken electronics for neighbors, old radios, malfunctioning TVs, anything they tossed my way. For me, it was more than a hobby. It was my passion. But on that fateful day, as I presented my latest repair to Mrs. Thompson, the whispers began. "Just a tinkerer with no future," one of the neighbors muttered, laughing. "He'll never amount to anything." The laughter echoed in my ears, drowning out the hum of my tools. I felt a wave of humiliation wash over me, their words slicing through my heart like a jagged knife. I was a mere child, desperate for validation, and their scorn felt like a prison. That evening, I made a decision. I packed my things and left town, vowing to return one day as someone they could never belittle again. I enrolled in engineering school, pouring my heart and soul into every project, every sleepless night. I learned to innovate, to create, to turn ideas into reality. I faced countless setbacks, failed prototypes, rejections, and moments where doubt crept in like a shadow. But each failure only fueled my resolve. I was no longer just a tinkerer. I was a builder, a dreamer with a vision. Years later, I stood in a polished conference hall, my heart racing as I prepared for my product launch. I had founded a hardware startup, and today was the day I unveiled my first groundbreaking invention, a device that could revolutionize how we interact with technology. My hands trembled as I glanced at the audience, and there they were, Mrs. Thompson, the neighbors who had once ridiculed me, sitting in the front row. Their expressions a mix of curiosity and disbelief. I took a deep breath, stepping onto the stage, and began my presentation. As I unveiled the sleek design and demonstrated its capabilities, I could see the flicker of recognition in their eyes. I spoke passionately, sharing my journey from the garage to this moment, my struggles and triumphs woven into every word. The room filled with applause, but the most rewarding sound was the hushed awe from those who once doubted me. When the presentation ended, I spotted Mrs. Thompson in the crowd. I locked eyes with her, and in that moment, I felt a rush of empowerment. I strode down from the stage, approached her, and extended my hand. "Thank you for doubting me," I said, my voice steady. "You helped me become who I am today." As I walked away, I felt lighter, liberated from the chains of their judgment. I had returned not just as a successful entrepreneur, but as a testament to the power of resilience. The laughter that once haunted me had transformed into applause, and I finally knew my worth.